Hey, what's up, everyone? It's RC. So, Sue Bird, first WNBA player with a statue for a franchise. It's never happened before. Perhaps you could even argue that if the Houston Comets would have been a franchise that would have remained around, we would have seen a statue for Cynthia Cooper or Cheryl Swoops, perhaps. Like, maybe. The Los Angeles Sparks with Lisa Leslie. But no, it didn't occur. But I'm here telling you guys what did occur, which those in the know already know that Sue Bird, first statue ever for a WNBA player. And I suppose my question for you guys would be, does that look like Sue Bird? Come on, let's be honest. Do that look like Sue Bird? I want to say a little bit. A little bit it looks like Sue Bird. And I'll tell you guys this, while we might not be able to definitively say it 120% looks like Sue Bird, which I think that it mostly does, Sue Bird, 21 epic historic seasons with the Storm from 2002 all the way to 2022. 5-time Olympic gold medalist with Team USA, 4-time WNBA champion, 2004, 2010, 2018, 2020. So she definitely chipped up. She definitely got the jewelry to showcase. The statue is obvious. 13-time WNBA All-Star is a record. 580 games, 3,234 assists, both WNBA records. Sue Bird, just a complete Iron Woman. Look, when I think of Sue Bird, I always feel, if you tell me like, hey, I wanna watch a Sue Bird game, I'm down. You wanna watch a classic Seattle Storm game with Sue Bird, or if we just want to sit down and watch any Seattle game, as long as Sue Bird is there, oh yeah, you're talking about watching greatness elevated. Just a tremendous, great player. When I think about Sue Bird, it's a player that's a prolific passer. It's a player that's just able to come through in the clutch. When I try to compare it to players, I think like a cross between, a hybrid between John Stockton and Steve Nash, and they are two Hall of Famers. So look, at the end of the day, putting a statue, being the first WNBA player to have a statue for their franchise is big time stuff. Now again, are there other players that possibly should have had statues? Yeah, but Sue Bird is the trendsetter. She's the first one in the WNBA to cross the mark, and it's just big time. So salute to her. Also salute to Asia Wilson getting her statue in South Carolina. Like that's big time stuff, y'all. It don't get no bigger than seeing yourself immortalized forever. Sculpted and immortalized forever. And if you ask me, and if you ask a loyal, diehard WNBA fan from back in the day to now, at least a fan that started around 99, 2000, and they watched Sue Bird come into the league, they know that Sue Bird was absolutely exceptional. Absolutely greatness. Again, I'll say it for the final time. When Sue Bird was playing, oh my goodness, just greatness elevated. I couldn't wait to catch her matchup. I couldn't wait to watch her play. She played the game the right way, and she's one of my favorites. She's definitely one of my favorites. And I would most likely, I'm sure, I can't think off the top of my head, but most definitely she on my Mount Rushmore. She's gonna get a slot, so that much is guaranteed. And I just want to say congratulations to Sue Bird personally. Amazing player, amazing person, great ambassador for the game of women's hoops. I hated it that she had to retire, but eventually she had to retire. I was glad she was able to be part of a championship team in 2020. So, it's not too far removed from remembering and knowing what it tastes like to get that championship. Not on the way out the door, but 2 years before she retired, she was able to win that chip. So look, 4-time WNBA champion, that's big time stuff. That's great stuff. And she is a great player. And look, when your statue is unveiled, it's surreal. it had to probably make her feel some kind of way. But if anything, it's just a payoff of the rewards of an epic, historic, tremendous, brilliant WNBA professional career. And I think that a lot of guards could learn from her. I really do. You know, she was the engine for the Seattle Storm championship teams. And you can't say, one thing you can't say is she isn't a winner. She's definitely a winner. More than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. And her statue will be outside forever in Seattle. When you think of the Seattle Storm, you think Sue Bird. You know, like Breonna Stewart was amazing, great, deserves her flowers as well. But look, y'all, Sue Bird for me was the reason to watch the Seattle Storm. Again, I'm not taking nothing away from Stewie. I can't, I couldn't, I wouldn't. She was tremendous. So salute to Breonna Stewart as well. But look, Sue Bird, greatness personified, and I just can't say enough about her. So to see her get that statue up there, see her get her love and her flowers here now, while she's here, I know she gotta feel good about it. With that, I'm RC. I'm out. But before I go, hit the like button. What do you think about Sue Bird, and how do you feel about her getting a statue? I'm out. Peace.